Hi, I have in my hand a universal remote control for Samsung TVs. Basically, the idea of this product is if you lose your remote control for your Samsung TV, you can simply buy this product and know with confidence it's going to work with your particular model of TV. So what we are going to do here is I'm just going to go through exactly what you get when you order it and the steps you need to go through to get it to work with your TV, which is very, very straightforward. It's available with low-cost postal option directly from freetv.ie, and the reason it works so well is all of the codes for all Samsung TVs are pre-programmed specifically into this remote control. So it's automatically set up. There's no entering codes, anything like that with it. So you order the product and you receive it. You'll receive this remote control and you'll receive this instruction manual, which in general actually you won't need the instruction manual, because basically what you do is you come along, you put in a set of AAA batteries in the back, you come along and the television's on and you just press the power button to see does it turn off, or 1 or 2 to see does it flick channels, and in the majority of cases it'll automatically flick over like that. Now if it doesn't, there's a very, very quick process you can go through here, and what you're trying to do here is saying I want to look for the code that's specific to my TV, but there's no entering codes here or anything like that. All you do here is you press the red and the blue button at the same time, which is here. And when you hold it down for 3 or 4 seconds, it'll flash twice. You release it then. And what you do is you grab the remote control, point it towards your TV, and then you just press down the power button. And what's happening here is every 3 seconds, a new code is coming along and being pulled out of this reservoir of codes that for Samsung TVs. And eventually it'll come to the right code for your TV. And at that point, the TV will turn off. And you simply release the remote control power button at that stage, and it says the last code that was in there is the code for this TV, and now it's programmed up, and that's it. End of process here. So what you could do then is you can just turn the TV back on using the remote control, check the various functionality on it, all the rest of it. Now there's further steps actually inside this. I'll briefly mention them. You won't need to go through them, but I'm just going to mention them simply because they're there. Just say you came along and there were specific functions on your TV that you can't get to work or something like that. What you can actually do is you can repeat the same process that you had before, but you can do it specifically for, we'll say, the menu button, things like that. So you press the blue and the red button again, and then you press the menu button, and you keep going through until it brings up, let's say, the menu on the screen. You release the button, and then you have the menu button thing. But in general, all of that will be included in it. And quite interestingly with this remote control, just say you had a different one where you want to train up your remote to do it, you can actually come along, get another remote, aim it towards it, and you can pass the signals of how to program the remote control from one remote control over to the other, and you can do it by button step. Probably the vast majority of people won't do it, but just remember with this, in the vast majority of cases, it'll work directly out of the box on your Samsung TV, and if it doesn't, simply pressing the red and blue button and holding the power button will allow you to find the right one. You know, most guys, best case scenario, you're up and running in 30 seconds. Worst case, it takes you maybe 3-4 minutes to have it up and running. But it's that simple. We have actually a range of specific remote controls for, we'll say, Samsung, Philips, all the rest of it. And they're quite popular products simply because much cheaper to buy a remote this way. And specifically when, with the aid of this video here, it's just you just see just how simple it is. So that's it anyway, an overview of the Samsung TV Universal Remote that's available directly with low-cost postal option from freetv.ie.